Jenny Slatten breaks her silence as Sumit Singh fights back against false ALS rumors. The past few months have been an emotional roller coaster for 90 Day Fiancé fans. After Jenny Slatten revealed that she had been diagnosed with amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, better known as ALS, thousands of viewers around the world expressed concern for one of the franchise's most beloved stars. Messages of support flooded social media, while many hoped medical advances could offer new possibilities for her future. But alongside those heartfelt reactions came something much darker. Rumors began spreading across social media, claiming that Jenny's condition had rapidly deteriorated. Some posts even suggested she was confined to a hospital bed, unable to speak, walk, or care for herself. As those stories gained attention, fans became increasingly worried, believing the frightening reports reflected her real condition. For days, speculation continued to grow. Finally, Sumit Singh decided enough was enough. Instead of allowing misinformation to spread even further, Sumit appeared beside Jenny in a heartfelt video to address the growing wave of false claims. Calm, emotional, and determined, he made it clear that many of the stories circulating online were simply not true. According to Sumit, Jenny is still able to walk, carry on conversations, and remain active in her daily life. While ALS has undoubtedly changed many aspects of their lives, he explained that the internet had dramatically exaggerated her current condition. He emphasized that Jenny is not lying helplessly in a hospital bed, nor is she completely dependent on others for every task. Those shocking headlines, he insisted, were misleading and had caused unnecessary fear among their supporters. Seeing the couple speak together immediately reassured many longtime fans. Although Jenny's diagnosis is undeniably serious, the reality is far different from the frightening picture painted by online rumors. She continues to face the disease with remarkable strength, supported every step of the way by her husband. ALS is a progressive neurological illness that gradually affects the body's muscles by damaging the nerve cells responsible for movement. Because the disease progresses differently for every patient, predicting its exact course is often impossible. That uncertainty makes every update deeply meaningful, not only for Jenny and Sumit, but also for everyone who has followed their journey since their first appearance on 90 Day Fiancé. As the couple spoke openly about their situation, one thing became clear. They wanted fans to hear the truth directly from them instead of relying on sensational social media posts created simply to attract attention. Sumit admitted that watching inaccurate stories spread online had been heartbreaking. Reading claims that Jenny was completely incapacitated or fighting for her life inside a hospital was painful because those reports failed to reflect reality. Rather than responding with anger, however, the couple chose honesty. They wanted supporters to understand that Jenny still enjoys meaningful moments in her daily life. She continues talking with loved ones, spending time with family, and facing each day with determination despite the enormous challenges ALS presents. Of course, neither Jenny nor Sumit tried to minimize the seriousness of the diagnosis. They openly acknowledged that ALS remains a devastating disease with no definitive cure at this time. Every day brings new challenges, and they know the future is uncertain. Still, they refuse to let fear or misinformation define their journey. Instead, they are choosing hope. Hope for better treatments. Hope for medical breakthroughs. Hope that continued research will eventually change the outlook for patients living with this disease. Their honesty quickly resonated with viewers. Many fans praised the couple for confronting the rumors directly rather than allowing false information to dominate the conversation. For Jenny, this isn't just about correcting headlines. It's about preserving dignity while navigating one of the most difficult chapters of her life. For Sumit, it's about protecting the woman he loves and ensuring that supporters understand the reality behind the headlines instead of believing exaggerated stories designed for clicks. As the emotional video came to an end, one message stood above everything else. Jenny is fighting. She is facing ALS with courage, supported by a husband who refuses to leave her side. But despite correcting the false rumors, another major challenge still lies ahead, one that could dramatically shape the next chapter of their journey together. Their search for specialized treatment has now become more urgent than ever, leading the couple to make a life-changing decision that could take them thousands of miles away from home. Sumit's determination, America's hope, and Jenny's unbreakable spirit. After putting the rumors to rest, Sumit Singh shifted the conversation towards something far more important, the future. Rather than dwelling on misleading headlines, he wanted everyone to understand that he and Jenny are focused on finding every possible opportunity to slow the progression of ALS and improve her quality of life. While the disease remains one of the most challenging neurological conditions in the world, they refuse to give up hope. According to Sumit, their next major step involves traveling to the United States. He revealed that they have already begun the visa process, completed the required paperwork, and paid the necessary application fees. The couple is now waiting for the next stage of the approval process before they can move forward. For Sumit, this journey isn't simply about immigration. It's about becoming Jenny's full-time caregiver while giving her access to specialists, advanced medical facilities, and experimental treatment options that may not be easily available elsewhere. He explained that once the visa appointment is completed, they hope the application can be expedited because of Jenny's medical condition. Time has become incredibly valuable, and every delay feels significant when facing a progressive illness like ALS. Throughout the update, one thing stood out clearly. Sumit's commitment has never been stronger. Fans first met the couple years ago under very different circumstances. Their relationship faced criticism over their age difference, cultural expectations, family objections, and countless personal struggles. Many believed they would never survive those obstacles. Yet despite everything they endured, they remained together. Now, life has presented them with perhaps their greatest challenge of all. Instead of arguing against public opinion or defending their relationship, they are fighting something neither of them ever expected: a devastating medical diagnosis. Jenny also spoke during the emotional update, offering her own perspective. Although ALS has affected her speech and daily routine, she calmly explained that she is still managing many aspects of her life. She admitted that speaking has become slower than before, but she emphasized that she continues taking care of herself with Sumit's support. Her words reflected remarkable honesty rather than self-pity. She wasn't pretending everything was normal. She wasn't claiming the disease wasn't serious. Instead, she simply wanted people to understand that she is still living her life one day at a time. That quiet determination touched many viewers. Rather than focusing on fear, Jenny projected gratitude for the support she continues to receive from fans around the world. She acknowledged that every encouraging message, thoughtful comment, and heartfelt prayer has helped give her strength during an incredibly difficult period. The couple also reflected on how quickly everything changed. Jenny explained that the earliest warning signs appeared long before the official diagnosis. What initially seemed like isolated health issues gradually became impossible to ignore. As more symptoms developed, doctors conducted additional examinations until they finally confirmed ALS. Receiving that diagnosis completely changed their lives. Like many families facing serious illness, Jenny and Sumit initially decided to keep the news private. They needed time to process the emotional impact before sharing such deeply personal information with millions of people. Those first weeks were filled with uncertainty. Questions outweighed answers. Fear often replaced confidence. Every medical appointment brought new information, but also new concerns. Still, after careful thought, they eventually decided that remaining silent no longer felt right. By speaking openly, they hoped not only to update their supporters, but also to raise awareness about ALS itself. Many people know very little about the disease until it affects someone they love. Jenny realized that sharing her experience might encourage others to learn more, recognize early symptoms, and support continued medical research. That decision transformed a painful personal battle into something much larger. Their story became one of resilience, one of honesty, and one of refusing to let misinformation define reality. As the video continued, it became increasingly clear that the couple isn't searching for sympathy, they're searching for hope. Hope that science will continue advancing, hope that new treatments will emerge, and hope that their next chapter will be filled with more meaningful moments together despite the uncertainty ahead. Yet perhaps the most emotional part of their story was still waiting to be told. Because behind every smile they shared on camera lies a deeply personal journey, one filled with heartbreak, difficult decisions, private tears, and an overwhelming appreciation for the millions of fans. Jenny and Sumit's emotional promise, their gratitude to fans, and the road ahead. As Jenny Slatten and Sumit Singh continue facing one of the greatest challenges of their lives, They have chosen to replace fear with honesty and uncertainty with hope. Their latest update wasn't simply about correcting false reports. It was about sharing the reality of living with ALS while reminding everyone that they are still moving forward together. Looking back, Jenny admitted that revealing her diagnosis to the public wasn't an easy decision. When the first symptoms appeared, she and Sumit kept everything private. They needed time to understand what was happening before opening such a personal chapter of their lives to millions of people. At first, they believed they might find answers quietly. They hoped doctors would discover a treatment plan that could stop the disease before they had to tell the world. Like many families dealing with a life-changing diagnosis, they wanted to protect their privacy while processing the emotional shock. But as time passed, they realized something important. Keeping everything hidden was becoming more difficult, and the love they had received from fans throughout the years gave them the confidence to finally speak openly. Instead of allowing rumors to tell their story, they wanted their own voices to be heard. Jenny explained that the journey has been emotionally overwhelming, filled with moments of uncertainty, sadness, and difficult conversations. Yet, through every obstacle, one thing has remained constant: Sumit's unwavering support. For longtime 90 Day Fiancé viewers, that devotion has become one of the most inspiring parts of their relationship. Years ago, many doubted they would survive the challenges surrounding their marriage. Their love story faced criticism from every direction, including family disagreements, cultural differences, and public skepticism. Today, those struggles seem small compared to the battle they are fighting together. Instead of letting adversity divide them, it has strengthened their bond. Throughout Jenny's health journey, Sumit has stood beside her as a husband, best friend, and caregiver. Every decision they make is now centered on giving Jenny the best possible quality of life while continuing to create meaningful memories together. Their update also carried an important message for anyone following their story online. Not every dramatic headline reflects reality. In today's digital world, shocking claims often spread faster than verified information. Jenny and Sumit encouraged fans to rely on trusted updates shared directly by them rather than believing every post circulating across social media. That reminder resonated with countless supporters. Many people expressed relief after seeing Jenny smiling, speaking, and interacting naturally during the video. While no one denies the seriousness of ALS, seeing her determination reminded viewers that courage often shines brightest during life's darkest moments. Jenny also took a moment to thank everyone who has reached out with encouraging words. She explained that every message of kindness, every thoughtful comment, and every prayer has helped her feel less alone during an incredibly difficult period. For someone living with a progressive illness, emotional support can be just as meaningful as medical care. Knowing that millions of people are hoping for better days gives the couple additional strength to continue moving forward. As they prepare for the next stage of their journey, their focus remains firmly on the future. The planned trip to the United States represents more than a change of location. It symbolizes another opportunity to explore advanced treatment options, consult experienced specialists, and continue searching for hope wherever it may exist. Although no one can predict exactly what lies ahead, Jenny and Sumit refuse to let uncertainty define their lives. Instead, they are choosing gratitude over despair, love over fear, faith over hopelessness. Their story has evolved far beyond reality television. It has become a powerful reminder that genuine partnership is revealed not during life's easiest moments, but during its hardest ones. As this chapter continues, millions of fans around the world will undoubtedly keep following their journey, hoping for positive news and celebrating every victory, no matter how small. For now, Jenny's message is simple. She is still here. She is still fighting. And with Sumit standing beside her every step of the way, she continues facing each new day with courage, resilience, and hope. No one knows exactly what tomorrow will bring, but one thing is certain. Jenny and Sumit's story is no longer just about overcoming distance, cultural barriers, or public criticism. It is now a story of unwavering love, extraordinary resilience, and the determination to face life's greatest challenges together. One day, one step, and one moment of hope at a time.